And welcome everybody to another mini-sode. My name's Dustin Harris. I'm the coach. I'm the Appraiser Coach, the host of the Appraiser Coach podcast. Welcome to Idaho. First video cast that we've ever done. I'm just coming up on the subject. You can kind of see it through the trees there. But before I get to how I'm getting up here, I want to remind you that we are sponsored by ANOW software. ANOW is, or should be, your total appraisal management software. It's the ability to manage your appraisal office from the office or from the field, as the case may be. Well, folks, welcome to about 3 feet of snow on the ground here in Idaho. Well, it's a little before Christmas, and apologize for the breathing hard. It's a matter of not doing enough workouts, I guess, getting up to the winter season. It's about 3 feet of snow underneath me, but I'm gliding along as if it's nothing, mainly because of these. That's right, folks, snowshoes. Snowshoes make it easy for us appraisers in Idaho to get to the places that we need to get to. Speaking of easy, folks, let's talk about ANOW software for just a minute. You know, I'm recording this on my smartphone, and with a flick of a button, I can be at ANOW on their app, on their dashboard, and be able to know exactly what's going on in my business. I love that about ANOW. I can be out here in the middle of nowhere, and as long as I've got some coverage, I can take a peek and see what's going on at my office, how many orders we've done this month, how we compare this month to last month, or maybe this month this year to the same month last year. That's the kind of thing I can do with ANOW software. The nice thing is I can go to the analytics tools and in a flash know exactly where my business is, who's paid me, who's not, and be able to make decisions as a business owner should. Folks, we're not just appraisers, we are business owners, and that's why you need ANOW software. It's spelled anow.com/coach. You can go to anow.com/coach for more information. Well, folks, just doing a quick mini-sode for you today, just to give you an idea as to what it's like to appraise in Idaho. Those of you who are on audio, I'm now looking back down the trail that I came up. I'm at least, well, I want to say a mile, but it probably is more like a half a mile. Seems like 3 miles. But I've been hiking for about, at least 25 minutes. And you can see my trail back down the road. It's about 3 feet of snow, about 1.5 feet of powder on top. But cool thing about snowshoes is I can just float around on the top without too much problem at all. If I was really cool, I'd have, some poles to help me along and that kind of thing. But I've got an appointment today on a cabin. And of course, no other appraiser is going to take it. So I'm going to charge an arm and a leg. And they gave me the fee because they knew it would be difficult for me to get in here. And I'm just walking up the road here, just to give an idea for those of you who are in California, Arizona, Texas, Florida, New Mexico, some of these southern states, what it's like to appraise in a place like this. You're not going to believe me when I say this, but I'm absolutely being completely honest with you. It is -4 degrees Fahrenheit today. Yeah, it is freezing cold. My nose is about as cherry as they come. I don't know if you can see this or not. If I turn the camera around, I can't see what you can see, but it is cold out here. Super cold. But you know what? This is one of the things I love about my job, is being able to be in this beautiful space out here. Snow. Even though you can see some neighbors' houses back in there, nobody's there. You can tell because there's no snow machine tracks in. It's really how a family gets into their cabins in this kind of an area. This time of year, they park down at the road, which is what I did, but instead of taking snowshoes in, they typically will snow machine in with their gear and spend Christmas or a weekend or a romantic couple days away with their spouse. And it's just beautiful. As you can see out there in the distance, there is the lake, Palisades Lake. I'm in Irwin today, Palisades area of Idaho, just over the border from Wyoming. And it is just gorgeous. I've had lots of wildlife tracks that I've passed as I came through here. And just a beautiful, beautiful scene. Cold, but beautiful. I just want to get this episode out here, number one, to show a little bit of what it's like to appraise in Idaho in the winter. Of course, not all inspections are like this, just the ones that are difficult to get to. Number two, to remind each of you that you are professionals and you need to ask for what you deserve for these types of assignments. This will actually be a fairly easy assignment. There's lots of cabins, lots of sales, lots of actives up in here. But because of the access or lack thereof, I charged an arm and a leg, a little more than twice what I normally charge for a cabin, or what I would charge for this cabin, say 2 months ago. So ask what you need. Be a professional. Most of the time, people will understand, and they'll pay you what you're worth. But number three, I want to give a shout out to all of you who are in unique areas, whether it be Hawaii or Canada, whether it be the snowy Northwest, the blistery and humid Northeast, or the desert regions that we mentioned earlier. I would love to know what interesting inspections you have this time of year or throughout the year. Please comment below. Just about took a tumble there. That would have been fun, right? So get on the podcast and click on the links for the comments, and please comment below this episode. Would love to hear what you are doing in your neck of the woods, no pun intended. And thanks for joining me today, folks. Have a beautiful Merry Christmas, and we'll catch you next time.